What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome to Karmaflow, the Rock Opera video game. This is post-commentary, actually, is what this is. I wouldn't normally do this. This is going to be something I wouldn't normally bother with. And it's only going to be for the first 4 or so minutes of the video, for reasons which will become abundantly clear. Basically, I've had some issues. This game, I've had to play through this game 4 times now. I played it the first time, which I recorded and showed to you, and then a couple of days after launch they decided that they were going to do a patch which fixed a bunch of stuff, but it was tied to the checkpoint system, and the ultimate upshot of that was it deleted everyone's game saves, so that was fun. And then I've had some recent trouble with my computer where I had to completely reformat everything and ultimately ended up losing the game save there as well, so I had to go do it a third time. And then I've already been and done this bit once. This bit has already been completed by yours truly. And ultimately, because I hadn't quite got my recording set up correctly, I don't think. I hope I've got it set up right now, by the way. I hadn't got it set up correctly, so the footage just... well, to put it bluntly, wasn't right. It wasn't working. It was no good to me. So I am here to try and record for the 4th blasted time. So this bit is basically it's a jumping puzzle with lots of this bit's not too bad. This bit they've got just like 2 horns at the end of the passageway here that's going to be blasting jets of air at you and trying to push you backwards. This bit's not too bad. Once I get over this next jump, then things take a turn for the worse. Once you get past here, just over this next rock, I guess, basically the format changes and then it sort of it blasts both at once is what it can do at any rate, and ultimately ends up being really, really difficult to fight against. So that it fires both at the same time and ends up pushing you back. And both of them kind of overlap each other as well, so unless you're like right at the sides, it's kind of difficult to do. If you can get close to those flowers, they kind of build a wall so you can kind of stop yourself being pushed quite so far back, but as you'll see, it's still kind of tricky to get past that. It takes me, even knowing what to do, it takes me a few attempts to get past this. So I won't complete this section in just a couple minutes or so. Basically, this footage will cut away to kind of in the next bit, and you'll miss a little bit of cutscene because, as I will explain, the game ultimately crashes, and I lose a chunk more progress. And ultimately at that point it's like, well, because the game has at this point now saved my progress, do I play through the first half an hour, 45 minutes of the game a 5th time just to get like 5 minutes of footage? Or can I do it some other way? So here we are. So this is post-commentary. This is me struggling against this. I did look someone else's walkthrough up on this just to see, like, am I doing this wrong? They seem to be able to dive against the wind a little bit more effectively than I, but ultimately it's just not... I don't think it's necessarily the best well-designed thing in the world. Which is, you know, actually par for the course with Karmaflow, as will become extremely, extremely apparent as we press on into the next part. So as you can see, those gates at the end, if you can get close to those gates at the end, you will make it into the next section. It's fine, that's okay. The wind will cut out as you get close to it, if you can get close to it, and there's me attempting to dash against it. Doesn't work. Actually, that would be trying to activate the flower, is what that was. Yeah, if you can get close to it, it'll stop and let you through the door, but there is kind of a limit, and clearly I'm not hitting it. And once you get through that doorway, it will close behind you, and you're on to the next section. So that's fun, and if you sort of step up, you'll end up going half the way back, which is less fun, is probably the best way I would describe that. So yeah, this bit, if you're going to go attempt this one on your own, have fun with it, but this is about where the footage stops now, so I'll see you on the other side. Oh, hey, I guess the game crashed. Looking at my footage, I think I came from, like, outside this corridor. We've got the horns here that were blasting me backwards. This was out on the bridge before. I think that's about as much footage as I got before the game decided, nope, this is not for you anymore. Okay, right. Yeah. You know how I've been saying I've been running into a lot of issues with this game that are really, really pushing me to my wit's end? That's another one. So yeah, the game crashed mid-recording. Thanks, game. I had actually done most of these corridors, and for some reason it's like only caught like the first, I don't know, 4 minutes of the recording or something, I guess. Jeez. Okay, so we're in these massive tall corridors. I have no idea what I was in the middle of saying when the footage stopped, because... God damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with this game, and that's not least of which... I'm kind of... This is really getting on my nerves a little bit now, and I would like some feedback from you guys, if this is sort of the kind of thing that you're objecting to as well, between the choppy frame rate and just countless issues with this game. This one's on a timer, by the way. Got to get through that in time, otherwise it goes... No sound effect for that either, by the way. No. Yeah. I don't know whether I want to continue with this recording, is what I'm saying. I don't know whether I want to continue with Karmaflow. I was really excited for the prospects of Karmaflow. It seemed like a really cool concept, but it's not a finished and particularly polished product at all. It's just not been... It's not been bug tested, quite frankly. The amount of things I'm finding and the amount of times it's crashed and I've had issues and just stuff going wrong is kind of getting a little annoying. These corridors are a bit weird, so we're back in the main room, and we went through that door over there and came out here, which kind of feels a bit kind of portal-esque, a bit sort of a non-Euclidean geometry. I'm not quite sure. Oh! Oh my. I didn't realize I could do that. I can suck all the life out of the room? Oh, now it's playing the... That's the noise that you get when you have too much karma and cannot extract any more karma. Oh, I didn't know I could just get it out of the room. That's crazy talk. How much do you get for that? It doesn't even give you a number on the back to tell you how many you get either. Can I do that to any of these? Or is it just that one? Is that one weird... Oh... a weirdo thing here that for some reason you can just extract karma from? That's very bizarre. Yeah, this room's weird. Yeah, feedback. Please offer feedback on this game, because I'm not sure whether I want to continue with it. I feel like I might want to continue with it, but it might be better served waiting a couple months till they've patched it a bit. I know they said, oh, we want it to be really completely finished and polished and totally working by the time Act 2 of the game comes out. Yeah, okay, well that's April, so like, oh yeah, we want it working by April. Yeah, but you've launched it now. Why could this not have waited till April? That's what I want to know. I would have waited to April for a finished product, whereas this is sort of a half-working, half-finished, half-baked thing, which it's just doing my head in trying to record it. So if you're having as many issues watching it as I am playing it, then I think we can both agree maybe just for a couple months I should perhaps do something else, and we can go back to Karmaflow when it's a shiny finished product. Good lord. Right, so you need charging, there we go. Have karma, all of you. Make the gears grind and turn the horns around. Yes, do that. It will open the doorway. Which is... Oh yeah, I guess you missed that bit as well. That's where the conductor is. Yeah, I'm following the conductor at this point. He's through that doorway. God damn it, game. God damn it. Oh, the collectibles. This is no fault of the game, but first few times through, I've missed like 3 of these things. I know where most of them are now, but this is number 7 of the level. I don't know if I want to go get that. I've got it before. I don't know if I can be bothered again. Can I be bothered again? I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get through here. Can I get through here without being blasted? I could go retrieve the thing. It is part of the story, so I feel like it's reasonably important, but at the same time, given that on the playthrough that I recorded, I missed 3 of the collectibles with their accompanying story. I guess you've already missed part of the story. Also, the game also back then didn't have subtitles, so that's the thing. If I collect it now, there will be subtitles. Someone asked for that, and it's like, it's not something that's in the options. You can't turn it on or off. It just didn't have subtitles, and now it just does have subtitles. They just... Okay, seriously? You... Oh, okay. That was nearly really annoying. Okay, so if I do that, there we go. How come I didn't do that first time? That's better. So now you can actually hear what people are growling about. Let's listen to them growl.
His anger and depression have a great striking power.
I'm not sure whether that's a command or what have you. It sounds like she's telling me to crumble the foundation of the towers. And it's... well, it's not looking too sturdy. I don't think it'll take too much to bring it down. So this is another one that'll shoot you through the air tunnel, dodge all the things on the way up kind of bits. And the first time I went through this, I managed to completely and entirely break it. Which actually took me back... which then kind of took me back to... I had to return to last checkpoint, which took me back to the title screen, which when I launched the game took me right back to before I'd done all of this section. So this could go well. This could go well. That's another major bug that's really getting on my nerves. So there we go. I'm going to try and dodge all the things and try not to end up outside the world, because that's not how you end up have a fun time. Because they've also made they've not taken into account the idea that anybody might ever end up outside the area where they want you to be. And there's no, like, the technical term for it would be a kill floor. If you fall down there, there's no bit where it says, oh, you've died, go back to last checkpoint. You keep falling forever. So you can only return to last checkpoint, where it takes you back to the title screen. God damn. Okay. Now we have a final showdown, ultimate confrontation. I did want to record this third part of this first section of the game, just because the ending is actually pretty cool. So, you know, once we get to the bit that's all scripted, things should go a bit neater, when it's not, you know, allowing me to play. The bits where it allows you to play don't go well.
And now you are here. If only you had been in time. They needed my protection, they needed my song. But I failed, and I begged. But you left me to my faith. She gave me her all, my muse, my inspiration and my strength. She was loved by all her enchantment. It made my song take flight. And now she has fallen prey to the whispers in the dark, the voices of the night. And where were you when it all started coming apart? You are too late. Away with you, or I will determine your fate.
For whatever reason, he sings the word faith there when the word on the screen is fate, and, you know, given the rhyming and the structure and, you know, what he's saying, fate would make more sense, so I don't know. Seems like somebody can't sing! Oh, God. Speaking of singing, yeah. Yeah, he drops giant boulders on you if you don't suck the life out of the roots, but then the floor disappears, and it's not obvious where the floor has disappeared to, so... this is what's going on. I suppose I'll let him do an attack so you can actually see how this fight's kind of supposed to work. So, bringing that root down. It's gonna swoop some... alright, I see. Oh, he lifts the... alright, I see. Roots lift up the floor and sweep along. I see. I hadn't quite grasped exactly. I thought they dropped boulders on you more so than lifting the floor up and using them against you. Has he summoned a thing that I've just missed? Oh, there it is. Okay, I think we're good. I think that worked. It went ding, which is usually a pretty good sign. Yep. Okay. Where are we at? Where am I facing? I got my eye on you. Sort of. I think you're up there. I can see a vague red glow. It's probably him. Okay, last shot. You want more? Here, have that. Oh, that floor's... okay, not sure whether I died or not there. I did die, but I beat him. Go figure. Yeah, most games it would say, okay, it doesn't matter that you died. I must get into, oh yeah, you died, so now you have to do it again. In this case, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter that you died. Like, if you die and kill him at the same time, it doesn't really stop the sequence of events. Which, given the nature of everything else that's happened in this bloody game, doesn't in the slightest surprise me. It does seem like one script going on to make one kind of event happen just doesn't seem to have any bearing on what else is going on in the game. If you press the jump button, like during cutscenes and stuff, you still hear the jump sound effects, so your character's you're still in control of your character and moving around, like during cutscenes and stuff. You just can't see it because you're not in the focus of the camera, but you can move around, which is ridiculous. It really is. Well. Right, we're almost at the end, and this bit's gonna be good, okay? Take my word on it. It's pretty cool. Another elevator bit. Where does that go? Nowhere exciting. Let's go this way. Can't remember my way around this bit of the castle. I've only been here once before, unlike the rest of the level. Oh, there's my man. Surrounded by giant red roots. Can I suck the life out of those? No, apparently not. Oh. I got something out of something. I don't know what I got that out of. Can I have something over here? Nope, there's nothing purple there. It's not like I got the karma out of something, but... I don't know, it gave me extra karma. I don't know.
I understand why you are here. I can only face the end. It's drawing near.
No, don't go! He's kind of like the hero. I think he's okay. Oh, there are things in the floor. Is that what I'm getting stuff out of? Am I sucking the life out of the floor? Nope. Let's follow him. I can fly. Meanwhile, down in the village... Moral choice system, sort of, insofar as, you know, like BioShock had a moral choice system, which is like, do you take the path of goody two-shoes, or do you take the path of evil incarnate? It's kind of, yeah, there's no interesting choice, no moral ground, no grey areas. It's, we can help the muse, the one who wants to fuel the world with darkness and evil spikes and things, or we can free the conductor so that he may continue his valiant battle to save the world. It's like, really? My choice is like hero of this realm that we're in, or evil incarnate. Okay, sure. Well, we're gonna help the good guy. Yeah. Oh, we have to infuse the root thing to actually do it. I don't infuse him.
Just were, but then I wonder, do you still see me? I remember our song we sang in harmony. Is it still you that lives inside, or just a fragment of what you used to We got it all, world as one, ensnaring melody, but lacking strength as it seems. And suddenly this darkness fell, and you abandoned hope. Caught in despair, I sought the end and asked myself, why not now? What is this world to me if we're not one? All this talk of being united, is what we bring as an offer. You know not of what you speak, you only make us suffer. I don't think you understand, we are here because we love you. There is no way out, all the damage has been done. There is no way out, why won't you listen to us party? So now a choice is here. Decay alone or be consumed by bodiless fear. It is the pending doom, the inevitable sound of the circle coming to its completion. You speak as though you know the choice has been made. So I surrender, and then that is it. The end of all I fought for so long. Will it all begin as we once were? It will never be again. But is this my choice as one as all? Do you remember how I cared when you honor what we shared? Does this world still need someone to rely on?
More moral choice. I don't know how. I presume this must have an effect on the story, but it feels like it has more of an effect on the song than anything else. Like I'm quite. If I hadn't already played through this game so many bloody times, I'd have half a mind to come back and just select the different options just to see if you get a different song when you play different stuff. So you can infuse the drums to give the conductor the strength to accept the loss of his muse and save his world. Or extract to reunite the muse and conductor, but give the world to the dissonance. Again, it's maybe a tiny bit less black and white, because it's like, oh, would you like to reunite their love? But come on, it's still also, yeah, fate of the world thing going on. Yeah, let's save the world. Because we like this world.
Be strong, I must carry on when all that was is gone.
So that's the end of the first part of the game. Like I said, that ending duet's actually pretty goddamn awesome. So yeah, that's the I kind of wanted to get to that bit at the very least. So yeah, if you want to leave me your thoughts on whether I should carry on with this or not, please do. Because like I say, it's an uphill battle trying to get any content without this game just falling apart at the seams. I feel like I'd like to give it at least a few weeks, if not a couple months, just to actually let them, you know, fix it right now. Which is a shame, because like I say, I've been looking forward to this for a really long time. But there you go. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka. This has been Karmaflow. I'll see you next time.